People always think that she and Buck were alike. But it's really she and Conrad. They were the only two that didn't cry at the funeral, you know. Could we talk about Buck's funeral?
What?
I know it'll seem trivial, but it's on my mind, or it has been, and I'd just like to talk about it.
Why?
When I was getting dressed for Buck's funeral, I was...
Calvin, what's the matter with you?
Just let me get it off my chest, okay?
What could getting dressed for Buck's funeral possibly have to do with anything right now?
I was wearing a blue shirt. And you said wear a white shirt and the other shoes. And it was nothing at the time. It's always seemed to stay with me. And I've, for some reason, been thinking about it, and it suddenly occurred to me, what difference did it make what I wore to Buck's funeral?
Oh.
Just hear me out, Beth. It won't hurt you to listen.
I won't listen to that. No one in their right mind would listen to that.
I just want to talk about something that I always remember.
Why do you want to remind me of it?
Because I've always wondered in some needling way what it mattered, what I wore. I was crazy that day. We were going to our son's funeral. And you were worried about what I wore on my feet.
Why did you tell Annie Marshall that Conrad is seeing a psychiatrist?
I don't know. Why not?
Well, for one thing, I don't think people hear that kind of thing very easily.
But come on. For most people, it's a status symbol right up there with going to your.
Well, I thought your blurting it out like that was in very bad taste.
I didn't think
Not
it was
to
in
mention
bad.
a violation of privacy.
Whose privacy?
Our privacy, the family's privacy. I think it is a very private matter. Now, Bennett's and Rand's and Foley's. Ah, Conrad should get something for my mother and father. He's not supposed to get something for his doctor, is he?
I think so. I think we should go see him, Beth. Dr. Berger.
What?
I thought we could all go and see him together.
Why?
He thinks it's a good idea.
Oh, he thinks it's a good idea? What does he know about me? About this family? I've never even met him.
Exactly, that's the point. Wouldn't it be easier if we all talked about it in the open?
About what? What are we going to talk about? Don't try to change me, Calvin. I don't want any more changes in my life. For God's sake, hasn't enough happened. Let's just hold on to what we've got.
And that is what this is for. Maybe you'll get a surprise.
I don't want any surprises. I know I'm not perfect. If I can't go around hugging everybody all the time the way you do, then
I'm not asking you to be perfect. You're missing the point.
I don't want to see any doctors or counselors. I'm me. This is my family. And if we have problems, then we'll solve those problems in the privacy of our own home, not by running to some kind of specialist every time something goes wrong. Are you folks ready to order? It's really important to try to hurt me, isn't it?
Don't say that backwards.
Oh, and how do I hurt you? By embarrassing you in front of a friend? Poor Beth. She has no idea what her son is up to. He lies, and she believes every word of it.
I didn't lie.
You did. You lied every time you came into this house at 6:30. If it's starting all over again, the lying, the covering up, the disappearing for hours, I will not stand for it. I can't stand it. I really can't.
Don't then. Go to Europe.
Connie, now,
The only reason she cares, the only reason she gives a fuck about it is because someone else knew about it first.
Just...
We just want you to be happy.
Happy?
Yes.
Ward, you tell me the definition of happy, huh? But first you better make sure that your kids are good and safe. That no one's fallen off a horse, or been hit by a car, or drowned in that swimming pool you're so proud of. And then you come to me and tell me how to be happy. It's cold out here. You should put that on. Or do you want a sweater?
Do I need one?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Thinking.
About what?
Not about anything.
Your hair is starting to grow out. It's looking better.
I was thinking about the pigeon. You know, the one that used to hang around the garage? And how he used to get on top of your car and he'd take off when you pulled out of the driveway.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I remember how scared I used to get of that whoosh every time I started the car.
Yeah, that was the closest we ever came to having a pet. You remember Buck asked you, he tried to talk you into getting a dog? Do you remember that? And he said, how about if it's just the size of a little football?
You know, that animal next door, that Pepper or Pippin, whatever his name is.
Pippin.
He's not a very friendly dog. I don't care what Mr. McGreary says.
I really wanted
really
was the
not.
retriever that was down the street for
And
sale.
every time
That's
I
what
drop
he
him
wanted.
into his backyard and I try to get him out. Put that on if you're going to stay out here, okay?
Can I help?
Help what? Oh, you mean with this?
Yeah. I will.
No, I'll tell you what you can do, though. You can go upstairs to that room of yours and clean out the closet.
Mom?
Okay? Because it really is a mess.